What is going on YouTube? This is Naftastic EDC. You know Rodney. You know me. I'm trying to come up with a normal saying that I say every time, and I can't never remember what I said in the last video. I know. It's just, I don't know. I want to have fun doing this, and I don't want to get stressed out because knives and YouTube are sort of like a lot of people talk, and it's therapy. It's a relaxer. I don't want to get overwhelmed, and that's why I'm doing videos at my own pace. But this is a new sticker. If you haven't watched my other videos showing the sticker off, this was a design that was tweaked and finished and modded by none other than KUNWU. Please check him out. I will leave a link in the description for his channel. Awesome dude. He is helping a lot of other channels on YouTube with their intros and all kinds of stuff. He's an awesome dude, very good person, and I consider it an honor to be able to call him friend and fellow YouTuber. That is KUNWU, aka Jason, and that's the new Naftastic sticker. And that's me, guys, holding the swords. Okay, none other. I have been waiting on this package for, I think, about 3 months, give or take, and it showed up. I got friends who were getting this knife, and a couple of them received tracking, a couple of them have received this knife and talk highly of it. I contacted Sergio, which is this knife was bought through Kickstarter. It's where you pledged a particular amount for your reward, and then you waited for the production to be done, and then for shipping to happen and the knife to arrive. And I did not get tracking information until yesterday. And then I got notification that it was being delivered today. And then I got notification that it was in the mailbox. And then I'm foaming at the bit to get off work and come home and do this. And here we are. Here we are. This is the KUNWU TAO. The KUNWU TAO. Now, this is a first experience for me and for you, so let's enjoy it together, because I have only seen pictures of this and little video clips of this, and now I'm going to actually get to hold it in my hand. The unboxing knife is the Spyderco Perrin PPT, and if you look at this closely, which I did not realize this until I was fidgeting around with it, if you have a fairly calloused thumb and you're proficient at front flipping, I'm going to try to do this and not mess it up the first time because sometimes I miss, you can front flip the Spyderco Perrin PPT. You got this jimping right here on the front that if you get your callus of your thumb, you can see I have a front flipping callus. Because I front flip all the time. It's fidgety for me. And see, I got it halfway. Again. And again. I'm failing this. Well, now it ain't going to let me do it. Because I'm on camera. Well, that was a fail. There we go. I got it, y'all. 10 tries. I'm gonna have to edit a couple of those out. See, it's tearing my thumb up. Okay. It can be front flip. Today at work, I was doing it, and it was working almost every time. There we go. I'm not rolling up high enough on it. There it goes. See? Every time now. See, I can do it, y'all. It is a front flipper. I'm not getting all the way open. You got to hit at that pivot point just right. Anyway, that's today's comedy. Okay? Alright, so let's get into this. I'll shut up now. See what I got in here, make sure the paperwork or whatever. Okay. There is a badge that he said he was going to send to me. The KUNWU badge. Because I had shared this project. And I'm not sure if other people got this. They may have. But I want to say this is what was included. Sort of like a little dog tag for sharing the project. Because I shared this video a while back. So people knew that it was on Kickstarter and had a link where they could go and find it. And that's the badge. And this is a very nice presentation. This is KUNWU. Sort of a box with hairs printed into it. Like wisp of hair, I guess. And this is product name TAO, model number K703, brand KUNWU, www.kunwuknives.com. Now, let's break into this sealed container. I don't want to cut the box. I'm trying to be gentle. Okay. We'll leave that nice shiny wrap on the top. Get that out of the way. Got static clean. Bear with me, guys. I'm wanting to enjoy this, but I'm sort of peculiar. I like boxes and I want to keep this one somewhat together if I can. Okay. Let's close the non-front flipping knife, the Spyderco paring. I promise y'all it does front flip. You see I'm almost bleeding there trying to get it to work for you. Oh wow. Very nice presentation. A nice bag. Cloth bag. Very, very nice. Sort of fur-like lining. Very, very nice. A cleaning cloth. Microfiber cloth with KUNWU on it. That is also nice. We have a thank you for purchasing KUNWU knives. Welcome to share your pleasant shopping experience on KUNWUKnives.com and get an 8% off promotion code your next purchase by mailing sales at KUNWU Knives. Not satisfied? We're sorry to hear that. Any question or concern, please email us. Okay. Nice velveteen foam liner for protection. That is nice. And we're in a sort of this soft plastic. It's not the cheap shiny plastic bag. Now, I can't remember my backer number, but I was part of the first 150, I think is what it said in my pledge. So this should be numbered, but I don't know if it's going to be 150 or less or what it's going to be. But I know, oh wow. The orange peel on this is beautiful. I do notice a faint ghost mark right here. It'll probably clean off with Windex maybe. I'll need to find that out. It looks like some ghosting of maybe a fingerprint where they cleaned it. Now this is a front flipper that I hope works a lot better than the pairing. It has the KUNWU badge marking on the back of the blade. Nice hardware. They are a little bit proud, but they're symmetrical from side to side. Blade centering, if I can get it on camera, is right down the center. It has jimping on the back spacer and a anodized lanyard tube, lanyard attachment point, and it almost looks like Damascus pivots around, and their stylized pivot has some micro milling in the finger chamfer area and on the blade here. And I don't know if you can see the orange peel. I'm trying to get it to show up, but y'all can see that ghost mark there. I'm gonna have to get some Windex for that. I think I have something right here before I even flip it open. Let's see. Because that sort of bothers me. Yeah, it was just oils. We have a very minimalistic back flipper tab, and let's try that action. Oh, look at that, y'all. Beautiful flat ground blade, M390. You have to forgive me, I am just silent and admiring. This is first production. I don't know if you can see that. 81 of 400. M390. Now, I do like that it's marked first production 81 of 400, but I'm not sure if I'm real big on the placement of it, but I'm okay with it. I really like the way they have done the hardened insert screw. The pocket clip looks a little less than the knife does, but it looks like it will function very well. And like for instance, Tucson makes some really pretty pocket clips. but a lot of them are not very good. So I'm willing to give, as a friend of mine said, I'm willing to give some visuals away for function, because it's about how it works. A beautiful blade, and I do have some of the first 400. I'm number 81, and it said I was part of the first 150. The action on this, it's slick, but it's not drop. Front flip works good. Very solid. It's rolling on a stop pin. I'm sure this will break in. It's got a great detent ramp. I'm sure the action will only get better. It is very smooth, but the drop shut, I'm sure, will get better as I play with it. I'm trying to listen for when it falls into detent. It's right there at the very end. No detent lash. No blade play. Detent is a tad weak, but it's strong enough to where I don't think it can be failed. I'm trying. My finger was in the way on that time, is the only reason it didn't. And if you don't get your finger out of the way this is styled, when you open this back, this tab will hit. So in other words, when you roll back, that hits, so it will stop. You can see as I flip back, if your finger is not out of the way. So you have to do this in a sweeping motion. Very nice, Sergio. It has skeletonized frame. It has a hardened insert with an over travel. I'm not sure if we're running on double row bearings or single row. For weight of this knife, and this is just initial impressions and unboxing. I will be doing a full review and disassembly, but not tonight. We are at 4.46 ounces. And 126.3 grams. I really like the orange peel is awesome. It's not overpowering, and then the contoured lines on the frame and the micro milling in that. My camera setup is not going to do this thing justice. But it has very nice chamfering all around. It's a nice big knife. Ergonomically, I don't feel any hot spot. This sits right in the palm of my hand, right here. But I feel like I could really squeeze that and work with it, and it wouldn't give me a problem. I'm not sure if this is a D-shaped pivot. I think it is in one of the questions I've seen in the comments, that it is a D-shaped pivot as far as how this badging is rotated. It goes past the detent very quick. When it wants to drop shut, like, I mean, super from there to there. You see how quick it drops when I take pressure off the lock bar. Very, very nice. And in the pocket, we'll do a thin jean look. This is a super deep carry clip. Works very well in a pocket, and it totally is deep carry. As far as thick jeans, it can go in thick jeans no problem. A little bit harder to get in, and it retained without any deformation. One nice thing about this orange peel, because of the way it is done, scratching this knife snail trails won't be as evident on a knife. At least I think so. I'm not sure. Snail trails will not be as evident on a knife that has orange peel like this. I really like this badging back here, the K for KUNWU. The front flipping action is great. Nice sharpening choil on the blade. A nice satin grind. It is, again, M390. This right now, y'all. This knife is well worth the introductory price and then some. I would say that this is worth at least 2 times what I had to pay for it. Blade centering is right down the middle. Well done. It's only going to get better as I carry it. And I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to get this out of the pocket for a while. For blade length, we are looking at about, from tip to frame, we are about 3.5 inches. And cutting edge, we are just over 3.25. For a blade height, we're right at about 1 inch. Frame height, we're looking at about 1 inch also. If I measure from the tip of the blade to the furthest most part of the frame, we're 3 inch 552 thousandths. For blade thickness, we're 139 thousandths. And at the very tip, before it just disappears, we're at 36. Cutting edge, it feels very thin behind the edge. If I can get to the tip, we're about 20 thousandths. maintains its 20 thou thickness. Very, very nice. Feels lean in hand. We're right at 1/2 of an inch. Frame length, we're at just about 4 5/8. Frame height, just over 1 inch, and blade height about 1.87 inches. This is a slight drop point. It goes straight out and drops down slightly. Has a nice full curvature. Straight blade. Very nice modern drop point that just drops. The action, I'm sure, will only get better. And it has the lanyard option, which I do like because I like putting lanyards on some of my knives. Really like the stylized pivot collar, which I need to find out from Sergio, is that Damascus? It would be nice to know. The clip is reversible for a right or left carry, but it's only tip up. Wow. Super nice, y'all. And this video is 26 minutes long already because I'm just talking. So y'all stay tuned for a full review and disassembly of the KUNWU TAO. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like. Leave a comment. Give that thumbs up or thumbs down. Y'all keep that edge right. This is Knifetastic, EDC, Rodney, you know me. God bless.